So you are the proud owner of a brand new Tesla Model 3, like I am. I'm a little over a month into my ownership and I am loving it. But if you're like me, I tried to eke out as many days as I could without the first car wash. I just love the new car smell, the new car everything, and I'm like, oh boy, now I'm gonna have to wash it. So you have a big decision. Do you take it to the car wash? I don't think so. So what's your other option? Wash it yourself. And here are some steps to help you through the process. As you can see, I use the products from Adam Polishes to wash my car. Now you can go to any of your local auto parts stores or go online and find something that you like. I just found these guys and I really love their products. So here we are for step one, which is your wheels and tires. You really want to clean your wheels and tires every time you wash your car to get that brake dust out of there and just to get that grime and grit. So the first thing I do is first of all just spray it down. So now that you have your wheels and tires that are wet and ready to go, what I use is a wheel cleaner product. So you basically just spray this on there. You wait about 30 seconds to a minute and then go ahead and scrub it with your soap and your water. So the other brush that I like to use on my wheels and tires is a thinner brush like this that gets in between the spokes. So you can really dig in there and get the grit out. Another brush that I don't have, but I'm definitely going to get, is one that's a little bit hooked. So that way you can go in here and get the back side of this, which collects a lot of grease, grit, and grime. So next step is to wash this off. So you have the wheels and tires done. So you want to do what we showed you here to all four of your wheels. And now we're just going to get the car wet before we use the foam cannon. And a foam cannon, if you haven't seen that before, or foam gun, it kind of mimics what you see at a car wash. So this puts an enormous amount of suds on your car, which is really great at getting the grit and grime off. So again, I got this from Adam Polish, but you can get it from anywhere. So it's just a container that you fill up about 3/4 with water, about like that. Then you take your soap. This is Ultra Foam shampoo, gives you a ton and tons of suds. Just put a little bit in, doesn't even need that much, that's it. Then you take this, which is gonna hook up to the special adapter nozzle that you can buy from Adam Polish, and then you basically just hook it up to your garden hose. So it goes, spins on like that. And then this part hooks onto the adapter, which I'll show you, and then you just do a little bit of a shake and you're ready to go. And boy, the results are awesome. So this just goes like this, and you basically do it until you hear the click, which I just heard, and now we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so now that you've used the foam gun and got your car all full of suds, now you're going to want to wash it with a mitt. So a lot of people use a 2-bucket system, which means that you have a bucket for your wash with your suds, and then you have another bucket to rinse your mitt off. Again, my car just isn't that dirty. It's just a little bit dusty, so I don't really do that too often, but it is a good practice. Again, if you have grime, grit, you live somewhere that just attracts all those different things or even bugs, what you would do is after you soap up your mitt and start washing your car, when you have gone a little bit of ways and you think it's getting a little dirty, you're going to want to come back into a second bucket, rinse that out so that the debris and all the stuff falls into that bucket. Then you want to go back to this bucket that has the clean fresh water. So that's called the 2-bucket system. Okay, so now that you have used the foam gun, took your mitt and gone around your entire car with some soap and some suds and to get the rest of the car clean, now you're going to rinse it off, and then you're going to do the next step, which is drying the car. We've got a little bit of a secret for you there. Just like when you take your car to the car wash, at the very end, that big fan or blower blows almost 80% of the water off so that your car will either self-dry or the person that when they attend your car afterwards will use a chamois and get most of the rest off. So what I like to do is I just use a standard garden leaf blower. So I take that and start blowing off all the water that I can before I towel dry it. Here we go. So the leaf blower trick hopefully got most of the water and the drops of water off your car. So the next step, of course, is to dry it. Now, you want to use a really soft microfiber towel like this one, and most people just start going like this to their car and doing the round circles. That's okay, but it can typically leave swirls in your paint. And I noticed that when I had a black car before this one, when I was done washing it, oh my gosh, I had swirls, I had water streaks, it just never worked, and I could not get the water off without having a nice clear finish to my paint. So I found a trick online that I'm going to show you now, and this just works wonders for any of the flat spaces on your car, like your hood, the top of your car, or the back. So let me show you how this works. So what you want to do is you want to take your microfiber towel and you want to just fold it into halves like this, or you can do it like this. And then what you want to do is you just want to go like this and then come down on the car like that. Very light pressure, just like this, and then come down. One more time, and you can actually see almost all the water is gone. It is a really, really good trick, and it won't put the swirls in your car. Another great product that Adams Polish sells or you can find online is detail spray. So what detail spray does is that if you're having trouble getting maybe a water streak off or your car is just drying too fast, just spray a little bit of this on like this, then take your drying towel and go over it, and oh, the finish, it just sparkles smooth. It gets the water off, and you know what? It smells good. This one smells like bubble gum. And just give it a good squirt. Get a little soft microfiber towel and just wipe those water spots or streaks away like this. Well, we're back where we started, tires and rims. So I just take a rag or a different type of towel, don't want to use your microfiber towel, and just wipe off the excess water off your rims. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then the very last step is to put the dressing on the tires. So again, from Adams Polish, it's just something called Tire Shine. Lots of products out there. And you probably can use a sponge. It probably does a little bit better job. I use a couple paper towels. You can either spray it on your sponge or your paper towel and then go like this under the tire. Or you can spray the tire and put a little on there, and then just rub that in. And besides making your tires look really, really cool, it's kind of that showroom finish, especially in states like Arizona where it's really, really hot, it actually protects the tires. If you don't do this and your car is parked in the sun a lot, the tires can start seeing cracks, and so you'll have to replace the tires a little sooner than usual. So this not only makes your car look cool, but it also can save you some money and keep your tires living a little longer. Well, that'll do it. It took about an hour, but I think it was worth it, and I don't have to worry about those car wash brushes hitting my car and getting scratches. So I really enjoy washing my car maybe once a week, and hope you do too. So congratulations if you own a Tesla Model 3, and enjoy this incredible car.